Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Blockchain Backer, bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. Today, I'm getting a video out a little bit later, but we're going to be taking a look over here at the Bitcoin price chart and the altcoin market. We've had some volatility today. I did post over there on Twitter, and I did post in the community section here on YouTube stating that I wanted to give everything a little bit of room to breathe because my beliefs are still based on what I talked about in yesterday's video, how Bitcoin has pulled up here to this 702 Fibonacci retracement level. Obviously, if you followed this channel, it's such a critical price level for me. It's even over there in the intro of my YouTube channel. So watching it step back has been something I wanted to do today before recording and seeing how deep is this thing going to go. As you can see, it did find some support there on this 618 retracement level. And clearly, the whole market went red with Bitcoin pulling back right there. So it's really just this critical moment over here in Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market right now. I posted this over here on Twitter this morning, and I also posted this over here on YouTube talking about how Bitcoin is still on track from the past correction. You guys know we've talked about this many times on this YouTube channel. You can see where the Bitcoin price is in here at $45,000. This is the stuff we're talking about, that it could go on for weeks and weeks on end and just be teeth grinding and nail biting and take quite a while. And it's all while we're underneath these retracement levels, right? And even if we do pop up above this one right here, well, you know what? We got the bigger one of the entire move that comes in right there at about $54,000. So it is a struggle right now while Bitcoin's fighting against here. I'm on edge. I don't want to say anything crazy just because this is the reality of it all right now, right? Being through here, it's just about, staying positive, staying motivated, getting through these time moments till we get the retraces. Now it's time for the market to decide what's going to happen. But I've also been looking over here at Cardano being the optimistic asset here in the cryptocurrency market, leading the way. And when we look at the ADA price chart, I noticed something that happened in today's pullback, and all of you should be sick of hearing it by now. The double tap back test bull flag on top of the all-time high. And we can see that happening right here with Cardano on top of this all-time high, going off to make a bull flag. And where did this come down to back test? So it's just like what we've been looking at over there on the cryptocurrency market on the bigger time frame, with the total altcoin market cap over here, bull flag, back test, and then now we're off and away. Then we can see that's the exact same move that happened right here with Cardano on the small time frame. You see right here, here's your all-time high, your double tap, your bull flag, breakout, back test into the bull flag, and bounces right back up. So is that the end of the move? I sure hope so. Everything had a tendency to fall with this move right here. XRP coming back down to close out this breakout that happened over here. So still just consolidating in here. I don't really draw a lot of trend lines, but whatever. Just consolidating in here and tightening up. But in the end, the one that really controls the show is Bitcoin, right? And that's where we're at right now. So as we were pulling back this morning, just seeing how deep is this thing going to go before it can at least find some temporary support. Looks like it pulled back to an actual retracement level right there. And we can see that the leader of the market, Cardano, was just a technical pullback during that time period. So I don't really think we saw any kind of breakdown happen there with Bitcoin. It seems more like a technical small pullback that eventually occurred right there. Now, the thing that's also got me a little cautious right now is, one, all the media ran with it when Bitcoin got above $50,000. That's to be expected. They got all their articles pre-written, ready to go. They all slammed them out at the same time. CNBC brings on all the usual suspects to sit there and have price predictions and calling for massive surge in the prices. I was watching yesterday with the guests they were having on there. The price was $50,290 and calling for a 100% price increase right when it was at the 702. So legitimately, they timed it to occur exactly as it was on the 702 to have their guests on and to start, FOMOing and retail investors. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you guys serious right now? And then, well, what happened this morning, right? While we were still up here, Michael Saylor announced that they've bought $177 million worth of Bitcoin. We haven't heard from Michael Saylor buying any Bitcoin since way back in here at this top right in here before the price really took a big move down. Been silent the whole way up, silent through all this stuff. And then guess what? Michael Saylor buys $177 million, gets announced today, which you can see that he announced over here on Twitter. MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 3,907 Bitcoins altcoins for $177 million in cash at an average price of $45,294. So I'm always cautious of those things when CNBC and the usual suspects are sitting there calling for super huge prices when we actually are sitting right below retracement levels and right below resistance levels right in here, right? This is a big one that we're sitting in right now. We need to definitely clear through all of that. And who knows, maybe their goal is to hype up retail investors to get it to break through it. And that's why they're doing it at this time. My suspect, of course, I'm a skeptical person thinking that they're doing it to dump on retail investors, but who knows? The timing of it is interesting. Underneath the resistance, lots of media hype, lots of monster price predictions on national television. And then Michael Saylor comes out and says that he's bought 177 million right underneath this resistance. So I'm going to remain cautious for quite a little while until we start seeing some really big price movements start to happen. My main focus in this market right now is the altcoins. And here we are looking at ADA. We're looking at it on the 2-hour time frame right now. So it's nerve-wracking to sit there and say, hey, yeah, that's the bottom of the move for ADA, but we do see that structural thing right there, unless it's going to build a much bigger double top, right? What if it's actually building one more so like this, right? And then it kind of goes like that and then breaks out, right? But if we look at it on the smaller perspective, we can really see it right there. You can see you got your double top right here, and then you've got your bull flag coming out. And then what do? You come back and you back test the bull flag, just like what we've been talking about over and over again over here on the total altcoin market cap. So I see optimistic signs that that was maybe just a little brief pull. But clearly, Bitcoin's still under the resistance levels. But nice to see that at least Cardano, the leader, is telling us the strength is still there. So I'll keep this video very brief. I'm putting it out late in the day. I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of update on what's going on over here. Figured I'd at least touch base with you all. I hope that you're having a good day. We'll check all this stuff out in the morning, and I will catch you guys then. In the meantime, of course, you could check out my website, bcbacker.com. I won't run you through the whole thing today. I'll keep this really brief. You can follow me over here on Twitter at bcbacker. So I do always update Twitter if there's ever a delay on a video or if there's not going to be a video for the day. I do always update it over here. So make sure you do follow me on Twitter at bcbacker. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you could, please like this video and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice and I am not a financial advisor, but if you ever need a pick-me-up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one, guys.